Welcome back, everybody. This is the U Stadium Network. We're here with the newest member of the U Stadium family. That's Glenn. He's now a Panthers mega fan, if you will. He's going to be posting exclusive content on the app. This isn't exclusive content, but you know what it is? Banger content. He and I had the idea. We're going to go through every team, all 32 of them, and pick one guy per team that we think, one new addition to that team. So not Patrick Mahomes, not Aaron Rodgers. One new player for every team that we think is going to be a difference maker on this team, whether it's offense, whether it's defense, whether it's a guy signed in free agency, a guy acquired through trade, or, one of the 259 picks in the draft. I took the AFC. Glenn took the NFC. So let's get it popping.
All right. Last guy for the AFC East.
So I kind of teased it in your vein with Aguilar. Speed guys in the AFC East, Will Fuller, I believe he runs a 4.2, at least low 4.3s. And you're going to say, well, Tua doesn't have a great deep ball. Why is he valuable in a system that's not going to utilize his deep speed? I don't care. Just run crossers. Tua's going to hit the crosser, and you have a guy running 4.2 or low 4.3s, like I said. And again, well, you're not gaining vertical yards. You're gaining separation, and you're allowing Tua to be accurate. And that what is the word that you associate with Tua when he came out of Alabama, other than injury with the hip? Mm-hmm. It's accurate. He was compared to Drew Brees for good reason. He was compared to these uber accurate quarterbacks. He doesn't have the biggest arm. He's not Mahomes, Rodgers, Allen, Kyler even. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have that upper echelon arm. He has a good enough arm. He has an NFL caliber arm. He's not going to win any throwing contests, but what he is going to do is win an accuracy contest. And I'm really excited to see Tua this year, and Will Fuller is a big reason why, because he has enough of a route tree that he's going to get open. And sometimes your route running doesn't matter when you're that fast. Tyreek Hill gets away with not running the cleanest of routes all the time because he runs probably a 4.1 on some days. So Will Fuller is not as fast as Tyreek Hill, but I think if you can use his skill set in a similar manner, run horizontally, get some separation on crossers, on mesh, get him breaking in, breaking out, getting that just a little step, because Tua was NFL accurate at Alabama. He's going to be NFL accurate this year. I know he had an ugly game against Buffalo, which really tanked what people think he was. And I get it. I get all the criticism with Tua, but I think Fuller and throw in Jalen Waddle, same idea. I picked Fuller because he wasn't the 6th overall pick. Yeah. Same idea, bunch of crossers. Just if you supplant the Indianapolis Colts offense last year in Miami, they probably win 12 games.
Yep, I agree with that. Well, obviously you need better running backs down there to have that.
Yeah,
but,
good point. That's fair.
Yeah, but my biggest thing with Will Fuller is, can the guy stay on the field? He's had trouble in the past with injuries, with suspensions. So that's going to be the biggest key. I like what they are doing down there in Miami as far as how they've built this team since the rebuild. And I'm a huge fan of Tua. The guy gets a lot of unnecessary hate from other fan bases, and especially in the AFC East, because he didn't have the best rookie campaign. But the guy was a rookie. He was thrown into the fire 6 games in and had no weapons, no offensive line, The guy has, he did what he could. I have a lot of respect for Tua, especially coming back from that hip injury. And I want to see him succeed. And I think the Dolphins have done a good job of putting some playmakers around him. You mentioned Jalen Waddle, drafting him at number 6 overall, signing Will Fuller. Devontae Parker has blossomed into a much better wide receiver.
Yes.
I feel like I probably would have gone with Jalen Waddle. I know we said that was obvious, but Waddle is he's a
legit 4.2 guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he's a great fit for this offense. Obviously he has that Alabama connection with Tua. But I respect it. If Fuller can stay on the field, I think he can be a big difference maker. And I love how you mentioned that these speed guys don't have to be just used for vertical threats and run sideline to sideline. Carolina did that a lot last year with Teddy Bridgewater, getting into DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson, Curtis Samuel, as we mentioned. So I like that you mentioned that. That's not something that people really think a lot about when they think about speed guys. And you're absolutely right that, they don't have to have the best route running if they're fast. You don't have to come clean out of your breaks if you can just outrun your man,
Right.
So I would say that
because most corners don't run 4.2s.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're Dante Jackson and then you somehow still get burned. But I like Fuller and I want him to succeed. So I say that's a pretty good pick.
Absolutely.
For Miami.